So I've been left unsupervised. So Nikki's gone off to Ireland this weekend with her girlfriends on their annual getaway. Dropped her off at Manchester Airport this morning, so as you can tell, I am in the Lake District. So for those who don't know the area, Honiston slate mine where I've parked the car. So I haven't got my backpack on yet. I'm going to start heading off here shortly, probably about 2 o'clock. I've got another hour and a half yet, and yeah, today's adventure is a spot of wild camping up on Dale, what was it? Dale Head and Dale Head Tarn. So I'm going to give that a go tonight. Let's see how we get on. See if I'm alive in the morning. Alright everybody, just left the car park just over there. Making the climb. Well, it's not really a climb. Steep walk up to Dale Head Tarn. But I'm not even 500 feet up from the car park, and just look at these stunning views. Absolutely fantastic. I can't even remember what range that is, but it's just wow, absolute wow. So we are, well, me and you, on our way up, just up to Dale Head. I'm assuming and I'm hoping that where you have that little outcrop just behind it should be Dale Head, with another little gentle climb going up to it. So what we'll do is we'll take another few shots from up there, and yeah, we'll see where we go. See you in a bit. Okay folks, so I've made it up a bit more. I'm going to admit it is very slow going. Just a lot of proof that I'm so out of shape. So carrying this backpack up here, I got no idea what it weighs. No idea. I didn't weigh it. Should have weighed it. But yeah, I'll get a little set of scales for next time and check it out and test it. But yeah, look at those views. It's just epic. Loving every second of it. Although I'm breathing through a certain orifice like nobody's business. But yeah, slowly but surely I'm getting up this hill. I haven't got long to go now to the not to the summit, but the top of this first outcrop. I can't remember what it is, something crags. But just a glorious day. Temperatures at the moment are about 16 degrees Celsius, or about, I don't know, 61 Fahrenheit. For this time of year, that's actually pretty good. I'm happy with that. Still warm though, in my opinion. But then again, it could be fairly cold and I'll still feel warm because of all of the extra insulation. But in saying that, tonight it reckons it'll get down to about 1 degree Celsius, which is what, 38-ish Fahrenheit. So yeah, big drop. But thankfully I've got plenty of gear to keep me warm, so I should be okay. I got nice hot meals for tonight, including a pudding, and then I got breakfast for tomorrow morning, a nice cooked breakfast tomorrow. Taking a lot of advice from a few people. A shout out to Paul Messner for the cooking ideas and stuff like that. I'll cover that later on tomorrow morning. And also to Dave from Solo Summiteer. Links to their YouTube channels will be below. Thanks guys. Dave's last video was up here on Dale Head, and I've kind of taken inspiration from that, so sorry for stealing your ideas, man, but you do pick the best spots first, so I feel honoured that people are copying you. Yeah, gotta crack on, get up this bit of the hill. I should see the tarn then up over this little bit, and then we go from there. Cool. Right, see you guys in a little bit. There we go, folks. First view of Dale Head Tarn. I guess we're on a camp tonight. There's a little bit of an area just over there, just a nice little green space, just underneath some cliff rock, if you can call it that. Clouds starting to come in a little bit. The sun's gone in, so it has actually dropped in temperature quite a bit. Still haven't put another layer on yet, don't need to. Still plenty warm because I'm moving. So trying to figure out where the path is and what the path is actually doing. It's just this rocky outcrop really. So I'll just pick my way down it, take it easy, and I'll report back in a few. See you in a bit. Oh, right, okay folks. Made it. It was a slog. If I turn you around, that's where I kind of came down. Can't really see it. I don't think that's actually the peak itself. It's a little bit further behind that and up a little bit more. But effectively, I've come down that way. There's a terrible scree path up there, which is quite hazardous. So I ended up taking the grassy bit as much as I physically could. I know it's not ideal, but it was either that or do myself a mischief. I'm not confident with the backpack just yet with all that weight on my back and going downhill on scree. It did take me a hell of a lot longer than I expected. I was just taking it really slow. So yeah, this is us for the night. So tent will go around here once I've moved that sheep shit. Got plenty of space. There's nobody around. I've even got a front garden, which is nice, and pond. So this is Dale Head Tarn. Looks pretty clear, which is nice. So what I'm going to do in a minute, I've just necked a fair chunk of water. I'm just going to sit here for a bit, take my breath, get my breath back, and then I'll put the tent up. And then once I got the tent up, I'll then sort water out. So I am going to take water from here, but I'm going to filter it first. I've got an MSR, we'll call it a little shot thing. I'll explain that in a few moments. And yeah, I'll be back shortly once I've got myself squared away. See you guys in a bit. Okay folks, so I haven't put the tent up yet. I've necked some water, so I'm not going to die of dehydration. But I've just noticed something that I'm going to have a little bit of a rant. If you have delicate ears, fast forward a bit, because this is going to get somewhat obscene. Hiking in the outdoors requires a lot of respect. There are individuals such as myself, Nikki, and many, many others who follow a simple set of rules called leave no trace. What that means in realistic terms is you come out in places like this, you clean up after yourself. Leave no evidence, no trace that you've ever been there. Leave no trace. It's when you get some, and I'm not even going to apologise for the language, who do pull shit like this. That is just not on. This is the sort of behaviour that prevents people like us from enjoying ourselves in the great outdoors and puts our leisure at risk. Because if this happens and the authorities really want to start enforcing no wild camping, this is how it starts and this is the end of it. I'm done with it. Folks, if you're going to come outdoors into this beautiful, 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 beautiful landscape, why? Just why? Like, seriously, folks, grow up. Grow up. No wildfires here at all. Period. That's the tent up. In real time, this is the first time I've actually put it up, so yeah, bear with me. It's taken 20 minutes. Only because I needed to figure a few bits out. I wasn't too sure of, but I know for next time. But yeah, should be good. So this is the second MSR Freelight 3 that we've got. The first one that we got was okay. There was nothing fundamentally wrong with it. There was just a lot of condensation. And we got this one in replacement. The other one's still fine. There's nothing, like I said before, there's nothing wrong with it. What we need to do on the other one is, because it doesn't sit quite up as high as this one, it's more closer to the ground. So what we were told to do, or suggested to do, is to have the guy line on that point, and then you can have this point and the same at the other side lifted up, so it gives you a little bit of extra ventilation. If you've got a nice clear summer's day and you've got no risk of heavy winds or rain, what you can do is, I don't think you could do it on this one. Yeah, you can, is just leave that open, so you wedge it with something to keep it open, and that should do the trick. So yeah, what we may end up doing is probably selling that one, because there's no point in us having two of the same tent. This is overkill for me. I mean, overkill. I don't need anything this big, in all honesty. So yeah. So for guy points, I've only put the two out just to help with the airflow and the ventilation, because I think it is going to be, like I said, cold tonight. But I'm a heavy breather, so I know that that's going to cause a few problems, with possibly problems with condensation. So I want to make sure those are pegged out. But in really windy conditions, it does have another two guy lines you can use for there and at the other side. And me being me, I have an extra set of 4 guy lines as well that I can actually do other points as well, should we need to, give it proper belts and braces. Now, I haven't got these pegs all the way in because I can't. The ground here is so rocky. But I'm not expecting I'm not actually expecting any wind tonight at all. 5 miles per hour most, coming up, even on the tops there, coming down. Wind speed was only like 2 miles per hour. I've got a little, well, I bought Nikki for her birthday a little wind meter, and it was only coming up at 2 miles per hour, so I think we should be okay. Right, okay, so I'm going to get the tent open up, and I'm going to get myself set up, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour in a bit. So this is my MSR trail shot. This is the water filter system that I'm now using. I've tried a few. Life Straw, used it like 3 times. I've cleaned the filter out several times now, and it just hasn't got the flow right. This thing's bomb-proof apparently. I was going to look at getting the big one. Honestly, I can't remember the name of it, but it was just overkill. This, nice, neat, tidy. If you pop the bite block off your bladder, you can fill it directly from here, which is pretty handy. But what I'm going to do is, I've brought a little Sawyer bag with me, and I'm just going to fill it. It's just so peaceful. It's just not a soul about. It's a very gentle breeze coming through, but other than that, the wind is relatively light. Hearing a few things off in the background in the distance, but nothing disturbing at all. This is lovely. I think this is, for me, this is long overdue. I think there's been times of late of whereby I've just had too much on the plate. Brain is just going constantly full throttle all the time, and it's just nice to be able to stop and reevaluate and take stock of everything. Don't worry, I'm not in a dark place or anything like that. There's no mental health issues or anything like that per se. I'm always pretty well grounded that way. Yeah, I've got my moments, but who doesn't? We all get stressed, etc. But this is just what I need right now. This is just a perfectly timed weekend, I think. I've booked today off. Today's Friday, by the way. It's the May bank holiday weekend. And I've also booked the Tuesday off, so picking Nikki back up again from the airport on Monday. I think it's Monday afternoon. I'll have to double check. And it's nice just to be able to spend that time in my own head, so to speak. So like I said, this is the Friday. So what I'll probably do is edit this up. You'll probably get it then on Sunday afternoon. That camera is really wobbling. I need to get myself a proper tripod. So if I'm swaying in the wind, it's not me, it's you. Trust me. This is lovely. I need this, like I said before. I keep on going to say that. I need this right now. So peaceful. Oh, Purdy. Now, why am I doing this? Why are we doing this? Well, Nikki and I are doing all of this in preparation for the Welsh 3000, which is coming up in June. So I'll put the links below for it as well. There's a lot of links in this video today. I do apologise. I'll put links for it below it. We're raising money for both the WVS, which is the World Veterinary Service, and also for combat stress. Being ex-army myself, yep, Nikki hates me mentioning it, but being ex-army myself, sometimes there's not a lot of support made available for soldiers leaving the military. Combat Stress do an awesome job in making sure that those people, or those soldiers coming back with PTSD, get all of the help and support that they need. PTSD is a major thing. I am very lucky not to have it, but I can see how it affects people, how it affects their families. And the WVS, well, World Veterinary Service, look them up. All I can say is, from a veterinary standpoint, which Nikki's a veterinary nurse, the work that they do on a global scale is also phenomenal, especially the donkeys. Everybody loves the donkeys. So look them up. Again, I'll put links to all of this below. It's going to be an epic one, I think, this time around. So apologies for the length. I'm going to say it as well. So if you like this video, or if you like these videos, there's only 3 or 4 now. Please do give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notification as well. So as and when we do put up more content, you'll be the first to know. We're not setting up a Patreon page and any of that stuff. Well, we don't need to, because we're not really doing this for the money. In fact, actually, we're not doing this for the money, except to raise money for the charities, as I've just aforementioned. Yeah, this is just for us, and to share our experiences. I'm going to shut up now. Go drink my tea. Got a view. Can't complain. Dave, don't sue me for copyright, but brew with a view. And with milk. So I'm just going to cook up my dinner. Like I said, it's the pasta bolognese, which I've had before. It's not too bad. It's pretty good. It's nice. And then I've got the Summit to eat, chocolate mousse. So I'll have that as a pudding. Temperature's starting to drop now. It's 20 to 7. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is it's starting to get kind of dark and sheltered in here, which is what I want. I've been up since 3:30 this morning, and I'm absolutely knackered. But what I'm going to do is, as soon as I eat this, and I go over to the edge over there, and I'll show you what's going on, which I think you'll find, hopefully find interesting. Oh, she's boiled. Doesn't take long for this to cook at all, which is great. Whilst I'm watching that, whilst we're waiting for that, here is a quick sneaky peeky into the tent. So, like I said, this is the MSR Freelight 3. So, vestibule area. I've got a little bit over here on this side, which is nice. I'm going to need to tighten up these guy lines. It's going a bit loose. So, inside, it's a shit show. It is fairly messy at the moment because I am not very well organised. So I got my quilt, the top quilt, and that'll be on my we'll call it Cedar Summit sleeping mats, the Comfort Plus, which is great. On the other side, like I said, plenty of room. I've put my breakfast for tomorrow morning to keep it cool, and also in that dry bag is my rucksack. Because I don't want that getting too wet, so because I'll need to obviously repack everything in the morning. So there we have it. That'll get oozed down a little bit, so I won't be hitting my head off this. So not bad for a little tent for what it is. Light. I think it comes in at 2.2 pounds, something like that, or a little over a kilo, which is good. Okay, swinging around. Oh, there we go. So yeah, give us a few. I'm gonna eat this. You don't need to watch me eat. And then shortly after I've scoffed that, I'll go over to the other side there and we'll take a little look. See you in a bit. Alright folks, so not too sure what valley that is, nor am I too sure what peaks these are, but what I will try to do is label them for you, just to give you an idea of where I'm at. Obviously I'll also put a thing up on the a map in here somewhere as well, just to show you and get a rough pinpoint. But the views are stunning. This is really something else. Yeah, right, it is really getting cold. Food is just preparing now because it takes 8 minutes for it to sort itself out, to rehydrate. So what I'm going to do is sign off for the evening. Yeah, and I shall catch up with you all in the morning. Hopefully I'll get a good night's sleep. I'm anticipating to, because I'm absolutely shattered. And I'll catch up with you all later. Oh, morning folks. So it's about 20 past 6 now. I've only been up for like 5 minutes. I've already done a video for this little section, but yeah, memory card went out and the battery. So yeah, oh. So yeah, this is what I've woken up to this morning. How's that? Not bad, eh? So I got myself over to sleep okay. Well, it took me a while. That's normal for me. Even when I'm at a hotel and stuff, it does take me a good while to get myself over to sleep. New surroundings, unfamiliar territory. It's not home, it's not my own bed. It takes me a little while to get over to sleep, but I eventually did. It was still light outside whenever I did go to sleep. So I missed the sunset, missed the sunrise, but I really don't mind. That's not what I came here for. I can capture a sunset and sunrise anytime, and I plan to do that with Nikki. So I'll probably come back up on this location again, if I'm being honest. I'll just need to find somewhere else to camp next time. Simple reason being is I was on a bit of a slope. So what's happened is I've slid into the top left hand corner. So twice during the night I had to shift and move things about. But that's fine. It's just one of these things. No condensation whatsoever, so obviously there was plenty of airflow, which is brilliant. Sleeping bag did get a little bit damp, but I think that's just the nature of camping like this, especially with cold temperatures. It is cold this morning. It's got to be about, I don't know, 2 degrees. I've got no way of checking. I'm guesstimating here, but just yeah, beautiful views this morning to wake up to. I don't mind it being a bit cold, if I'm being honest with you. Right, so what's the plan? I was going to get some breakfast, but I'm going to abandon that idea. The dehydrated meal that I had last night isn't sitting particularly too well with me. I don't feel sick or anything like that, but I just feel it, you know. So I'm going to give breakfast a miss. I'm not a morning eater anyway, the best of times, but what I'll do is I'll get all of this stuff packed down and packed away, and then we'll start making our exit out of here. So the plan is, there's a little path that runs, you might not be able to see it on this camera, little path that goes through, up in behind those rocks, up over the hill, and then it's over, join the path, and then it takes me straight back down to the car. So yeah, I'm doing that this morning, and then as soon as I get back to the car, head in towards Keswick, go to Booth's, get some breakfast, because I think the eggs, I know, are definitely gone. They started to cook on the way in here, on the way up here this morning, last night. Just with the sun was so intense at certain points, so everything at the top of my bag was getting cooked. So I'll get myself a nice cooked breakfast, and yeah, that'll be nice. I might have a brew before I leave, but you don't need to see that. It's only a cup of tea. But yeah, look at those views, absolutely breathtaking. Wow. Okay, right, I'm gonna go get packed up. So next time you see me, backpack will be on, and I'll start to head out. So there we go, folks, all packed up. As you can see, leave no trace. There's a few bits and pieces. Like I said, I'm noticing more stuff that people have left behind since, you know, being here. There's more scorched earth here. Obviously, that bit over there. You got a few other little bits over there. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't see the point, folks. But hopefully, nature will take it back soon enough. So, right, pack's on, and I am heading that direction. So what I'm going to do is I'll get myself around and get myself up to join that other path, and then I'll meet I'll meet with you guys up there. See you in a sec. So I'm at the top of the first bit. Had to put the sunglasses on, it's starting to get really sunny, which is nice to see. So like I say, there's Red Tarn, not Red Tarn, sorry, Dale Head Tarn. It's quite impressive. Even just the views up over there at the moment, forgive the sun, is pretty spectacular. So let me just spin you around. So we are going along this trail, then up over onto this ridge, and then it's scoot down to the left. So haven't got too far to go, to be honest with you. Like I said, from here it should only take me 25 minutes, if that. Catch up with you then. So here we are, folks, made it back to the path. Took a little longer than expected. The pathway literally just died away, so I just had to stop every now and again, check the map, make sure I wasn't straying too far off course, which is fine. Although you can't see the car park from here, but there's if you follow that road down from that quarry, it drops you straight back down into the car park. Obviously I'm not taking that route, there's a pathway obviously going this way. So from here to the car park I'm probably only about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes away. So get back into the car, get a drink, and then set off back to Keswick. And I don't know if you can actually see it on this or not, I'll try my best to get in. There is a pretty cool little stone circle-y thing, like a window. I don't know if you can see it or not, but oh well, if you can't, you can't. Anyway, back down to the car. Whew. So back at the car now, as you can tell. So I am wrap it up here. I'm going to be going to Keswick, touch base with Nikki. Haven't spoken to Nikki since yesterday morning. I've been out of cell cover, mobile cover for nearly 24 hours now, so I want to just get back and make sure that she's not panicking too much, and I'll make my way home, get myself cleaned up because I stink, and then get my kit squared away. So everything that I've done over the last 24 hours, the biggest crux of it all is getting the kit all cleaned, prepared, etc, etc. So it just comes part and parcel of it, really. So all that will get dried, cleaned, etc. So the tent did get a little bit wet, only from the ground tarp, the footprint on the underside of it, just with the morning dew and stuff. So that all needs to be hung and slung and then dried out. It only takes like half an hour. The tent itself is so small, so it can just go over the clothesline in the back garden. So yeah, we'll take care of that. So yeah, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to leave it there. Like as I said before, if you've enjoyed this, as I say, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I shall see you on the next adventure. Ciao for now.